Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1230 of Connecting the Thoughts. Code for today is, just a second, code for today is two whole people make a complete relationship. Two whole people make a complete relationship. Now, this quote comes from with a lot of love, a lot of gratitude, a lot of respect for my rock, my hero, my stud, my Anna, my Sabji. I call him by so many names. And to sum it all up, he's my everything. And I'm so grateful to be his. So, yes, a very blissful weekend, a very blissful weekend of celebrating love, celebrating family, celebrating us. And I think that's where this is coming from. Two whole people make a relationship complete. I've learned that very, very deeply, and I'd love to share more on this on the other side of the show reel. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the channel. I will catch you on the other side of the show reel. Welcome back. Welcome back after the show reel. And our conversation today is around two whole people make a relationship complete. So I've always spoken about my kids. I've always spoken about my dad. I think the only person who I've never really spoken much about is my husband. And it's a little unfair actually that I don't usually speak much about him, but because he's like that. He's like that light. He's like that person who's always there. He's like that person who will walk with me and just walk with me through all my craziness, through all my spontaneousness, through all the things that I have adventured into, whether it was the writing, whether it was the speaking, whether it was the coaching, the skydiving, the fire walking, the impromptu holidays to go meet friends, anything and everything that I have done so far as a person, he's always walked with me. And there's never been this sense of hold you, I will hold you back. There has always been a steady companionship that I have received. And I think what the realization has been this time is that it takes two whole people to make a relationship complete. When there is something that is missing within you, you can't really be a great contributor to a relation. I'm not saying you can't. Let's not generalize it, but there, when you're incomplete in yourself, when you are feeling like a bit left out, or if you're feeling that there's something missing, if you're feeling insecure about certain things, then you begin to bring that energy into the relationship, and then it begins to kind of tarnish the relationship, right? So a lot of women that I've known complain about husbands constantly, like holding on or feeling suffocated in a relationship. I would really invite you to look at where you need to let go. I mean, if you're feeling like that kind of a bit in the relationship, where are you doing the same thing for the other person? I really feel that people come to you as mirrors. So where do you need to let go? And it doesn't have to be with that same person. Maybe it's with the kids. Maybe it's with your relatives. Maybe it's with your in-laws. Maybe it's with your siblings. Maybe there's somewhere that you are being the same person. It's because you're being that person that's why you can recognize what's going on the other side, right? So think about it. If you need to feel whole in a relationship, then you definitely have to complete yourself first. You can't jump into a relationship and say, this is how it should be. Well, this is how it will be if and when you are able to find completeness in your own self, when you are able to feel that you are a whole. Um, I don't understand the concept of my better half. No, no, there is no such thing as a better half. You have to, each one of you have to be complete. It's only when you are whole in yourself that you can complete your relationship, you can make your relationship matter. And my soul sister, my kosaji, she was on a talk a few weeks ago, and she was talking about this, and I loved what she came up with. She said, if two people are whole, and then if they come together to complete the relationship, then there is so much more depth in the relationship, right? There's so much more depth in the relationship. It's so much more fun in the relationship. There's so much more lovingness in the relationship. And the reason we miss out on this is because somewhere our inner child needs to heal. Somewhere we need to kind of understand that yes, this is for me. I'm deserving of it. We hold back, we feel judged, we feel it's because we feel judged because we are judging ourselves. And the only way you can stop judging yourself is when you, again, I repeat, and I will continue to repeat a zillion times, you can stop judging yourself only when you feel whole by yourself. So, and the thing is, every time in a relationship, we're trying to fix the other person. We're trying to tell the other person what we want. But what about you? When are you going to give for yourself what you're looking for from the other person, right? There's love, there's trust, there's hope, there's respect. The four pillars, I'm always talking about this. The four things that we look for, that is the foundation of our world: love, respect, trust, and hope. We're always looking for to receive this from others. And that's where it begins to then feel like a tug of war, where, oh, they haven't respected me. They didn't give me the trust that I deserve. They don't have that hope in my work. I don't feel that sense of love coming from there. It's not going to come from there. It has to come from within, for yourself first. Love yourself first, respect yourself first, give yourself hope for the future, give yourself trust, feel empowered. And then when that empowerment begins to shine from within you, it's it's impossible that the other person will miss it. And if they miss it, then great, they're blind. Move on. Love yourself first, give yourself trust first, give yourself hope first, give yourself respect first. And then and then as you shine and radiate that energy, that vibe of completeness, of wholeness, you will bring the right people into your energy space. You will bring the right people into your world. You will have the right relationships. And again, I'm not just talking about a relationship with a husband and a wife, or spouse, or as friends or siblings. No, this goes for every relationship. Relationships even at work, those relationships that you have at work, if you are whole by yourself, if you are confident in the work that you are doing, if you are sure about yourself, if you know that this communication is for me and I'm going to present it this way, if you are confident about it, that's it. You feel complete at work. You don't feel like a little bit chipped off, or a little bit hurt, or a little bit insecure, a little bit out of place. You don't feel that way. And you're okay to be you, and it doesn't matter to you then whether people validate you, appreciate you, look at you, your work, or they don't, because that's their choice. And if they're choosing not to see for whatever reason, that's their choice. Let them live with their choices. You live with you. You live with the wholeness that you bring into any conversation. You live with the wholeness of confidence that you bring into any relationship. Move past the needs to be acknowledged. And when you move past the needs to be acknowledged, then even those relationships that you had initially thought, oh, these are just where I have to keep giving, even those relationships then begin to feel complete. Think about it. Think about it, think about it, think about it. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And if this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am whole. Yes, you are whole, you are complete, you are you. And there is never going to be anybody like you ever again. So yes, you will have kids, yes, you might have siblings, yes, you might even have a twin, but that person is not you. So you are whole as you are. And if you feel whole as you are, if you begin to nourish yourself, feed yourself, give yourself the kind of energy, the kind of connection, the kind of love, respect, hope, trust that you are looking for from others, if you begin to give yourself that vibe, trust me, you're going to turn up so completely in other relationships. Because when you complete your relationship with yourself, when you make yourself feel like a whole, if you feel whole as you are, you're going to show up with a lot more completeness in other relationships too. So I am whole in comments. If this has been of value to you, tag a friend who needs to receive this message. If you haven't subscribed already and choose to invest in yourself, and have a look at these videos where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. If you think you'd like to invest, then do subscribe and turn those notifications on. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. I wish you lots and lots of moments where you feel whole and complete and completely taken care of. So, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you.